explore 7 realms nestled within a beautiful kingdom, create enriching memories on your own or with other players, and regain your childlike sense of wonder as you journey through the skies. Here's everything you need to know about this free, cozy game. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Sunstone, and today we have a brand new episode of Thinking Out Loud, the show where I explore a variety of interesting and exciting gaming topics and share my honest thoughts with you all. This episode is very kindly sponsored by That Game Company with Sky Children of the Light, a free, award-winning MMO from the creators of Journey. Today, I will be sharing an introduction to this heartwarming title and all that it has to offer players, plus taking a look at the game's current season of Moomin. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Sky Children of the Light is set in a cozy kingdom filled with adventure. However, the realms of the sky need the light found within you to heal the world of darkness. Your main goal in this game is to free the spirits of your ancestors, who have become trapped throughout the realms, and return them to their homes among the stars. Specifically, you will play through 7 different realms, each a metaphor for different stages of life, featuring unique environments to explore. I love the environmental storytelling of the narrative, using a show, not tell approach, and also how everything unravels piece by piece. Along your adventures, you will solve puzzles, complete quests, and explore the ruins of an ancient civilization, also undergoing trials to defeat the darkness. Not only will the captivating story pull at your heartstrings, but the gameplay itself is also very enjoyable. Overall, the controls for your character are simple, making the experience approachable for gamers of all kinds. You can walk, run, slide, and fly throughout the kingdom, toggling between different flight modes that will either allow you to glide across further distances or hover to navigate smaller spaces and make your landing. There are some more advanced flying tricks as well, including spins, flips, and dives, which can make the experience even more dynamic once you get the hang of it. You'll make use of these smooth traversal mechanics to explore the various realms, along the way lighting candles, solving puzzles, searching for hidden secrets, and of course, freeing the trapped spirits, some of whom are much more tricky to find than others. Once you've unlocked all of the realms through the story, you can revisit them in a new light, with all the knowledge and skills you've learned along the way. You can also gather your friends and explore together, collecting any spirits and children of light you might have missed, plus more candles, which we'll talk about next. In terms of collectibles and currency, winged light is essential, which can be found primarily by spotting and interacting with Children of the Light, which will appear as glowing golden characters who look like sky kids. Gathering this resource will allow you to increase the number of wedges you have to fly, granting you additional energy to fly further and higher. You will also be able to collect pieces of light, or candle wax, mostly by lighting red candles or by burning darkness plants. Once you collect enough of this wax, you can forge candles, which are one of the main currencies that can be exchanged for a variety of items such as cosmetics, spells, expression upgrades, and more. There is also the currency of hearts, which are mainly used for cosmetics and expressions. These can be given and received as gifts, redeemed in exchange for candles, and obtained in other ways like completing seasonal quests. The game is also packed with a number of ways to express yourself, customizing your unique experience to your taste. Share your personal style with a selection of cosmetics for your character, including outfits, shoes, masks, face accessories, necklaces, hairstyles, hair accessories, head accessories, and capes. You can unlock plenty of clothing and accessory options through gameplay progression and guide-specific constellation paths. Once you save each of the lost guides throughout the realms, you can unlock cosmetics that are specific to that guide. So for example, their hairstyle or their cape. These constellation paths can also lead you to unlocking various spells and even adorable emotes, which is probably one of my personal favorites. A really unique avenue of customization in Sky Children of the Light is the category of props. There are held props that are carried on the player's back that can also be held, and this even includes playable instruments. You can actually learn entire songs note by note and play them on your own or with friends. There are also large and small placeable props, which can be used in shared or personal spaces. Specifically, you can even unlock your very own cozy nest that can be personalized with decorations and furniture. The decorating system offers the option for gridless placement, the ability to align items on angles with many degrees of rotation, and the potential to stack items for more detailed designing. Overall, these mechanics allow for excellent flexibility, so you can really make this space your own. There are also additional cosmetics across all categories that can be acquired through various seasonal events and by purchasing optional passes. One thing that I really appreciated in the game was that you can actually try on all of the cosmetics ahead of time in the outfit shrines before deciding if you'd like to make the purchase. With Sky Children of the Light being an MMO, one of the main functions of this title is making meaningful connections with others. The way social features are implemented in this game are truly so thoughtful and unlike anything I've ever experienced. First and foremost, throughout the game, you can socialize with consent in mind. As you've seen by now in my gameplay, while there are constantly other Sky Kids wandering around the world, they are anonymous. If you do choose to befriend another player, you can also give them your own nickname, which is what will be displayed during gameplay. A really helpful feature that enhances the experience of community is the ability to call upon another player to help you find spirits and explore the world if you're having trouble finding something, solving a puzzle, or would just like some company. There are also cozy areas to sit where you can light a candle and chat with the other player until the light burns out. Everything is designed very mindfully, so you can feel comfortable regardless of your social preferences. Now, if you do choose to make friends or play with others, you will have some basic friendship abilities for interaction, but can unlock even more through a friendship tree similar to the guide's constellation paths. To start, you can physically follow each other and hold hands, with one player leading the other as you explore and fly through the realms together. You can also unlock some adorable shared emotes, including more simple actions like a high five or fist bump, and some more involved actions like a wholesome hug or the ability to explore the world piggyback. These were definitely my favorites. I mean, just how sweet and adorable is this? But if you prefer to play on your own, or your friends happen to be offline when you have the time to play, you can always feel connected in the world, especially with shared spaces and memories. The shared spaces feature allows players to decorate a small area that can be placed almost anywhere in the realms. Once this space is published, friends and other players who find it can view the creation and interact with any items it contains. Similarly, shared memories are a type of spell that will allow players to show a glimpse of their past for others to see. Just as I've described, whether you'd like to enjoy the game solo, with friends occasionally, or be a total social butterfly, there's tons of unique and excellent features that offer connection, plus a great degree of freedom in your play. There's also an in-game translator to connect players from around the world, expanding the limits of socialization. Sky Children of the Light is a live service game, so you will be treated with new content through seasons and events year-round. These events are time-limited, featuring different themes that share meaningful stories. The current event is the Season of Moomin, being held in collaboration with Finnish writer and illustrator Tove Jansson's Moomins. The story of this whimsical new season revolves around Ninny, a sweet child who has been made invisible due to mistreatment. Upon arriving at the Moomin family's home, Ninny begins receiving the care and kindness she's been missing in her life. In each quest, she gradually heals and reconnects with her emotions, and as Ninny regains her sense of self, Moominvalley will also slowly return to its full color, sweeping players up in a heartfelt story of friendship and acceptance, reminding us of the great transformations that are possible through kindness and compassion. I really enjoyed following what's been shared of the story so far, and it was especially fun to transform into a beautiful butterfly to explore Moominvalley from an all-new perspective. Like other seasonal events, the Season of Moomin arrives with its own series of unlockable cosmetics, all inspired by the beloved characters of Moominvalley. I was able to unlock all of the earnable rewards, which included a series of cute, pretty and quirky wearables, along with a number of spells, furniture items, and even a cozy reading emote, which I just loved. These can all be redeemed with earnable seasonal candles from completing quests. However, there is also a purchasable pass if you're interested in obtaining even more exclusive rewards. A really thoughtful feature here is that the passes can also be purchased and gifted to friends, so you can definitely share the love. The season of Moomin is currently running through December 29th, with new season quests being released every 2 weeks. As I previously mentioned, Sky Children of the Light is free to play across platforms, including PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and mobile on iOS and Android. So overall, I'd like to share that my time with Sky Children of the Light was incredibly special. The world feels like a warm hug, and I had such an amazing time exploring the realms, especially being guided by Moss, but even if you choose to play on your own, you still feel so connected. I really especially appreciate how thoughtfully crafted the socialization mechanics are. Of course, I also loved the charm of the beloved Moomin characters, and getting to encounter them in Sky was such a lovely crossover, which also shared a story that completely pulled at my heartstrings. And there's still so much to the game that I've yet to discover. So if you're interested in trying out the game for yourself, be sure to visit the link in the video description to learn more. So that's everything I think you need to know about Sky Children of the Light, along with my thoughts and first impressions, not just on the game, but also the season of Moomin. But what did you think? In a recent poll, I asked whether any of you had heard of Sky Children of the Light. And the majority of you, with 51% of the vote, said yes, but you've never tried the game. 20% of you said you hadn't heard of the game, but you'd be curious to learn more. And 10% of you said it sounded familiar, but you weren't quite sure. For all of these groups, I hope that today's video could provide a nice introduction to the game for you. Meanwhile, 18% of you voted that you love the game already and play it yourself, which I love to hear. Let me know down in the comments if you've played Sky Children of the Light, or would like to in the future. If you've participated in the season of Moomin, anything and everything, you know I always love hearing from you. Please go ahead and shine the lovely like button if you enjoyed today's video. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and until next time, take care.